Alright, so we're back in Jalan Tanjong and we're walking down this lane of landed properties right here in District 16. So from here, you can actually just take a 10 minutes walk to the MRT station. It's really close. And of course, these are all freehold landed plots. 2 rows here, so they're made up predominantly by inter-terraces and corner terrace. We are on the odd number lane. The even number lanes, they are typically at about 2,000 to about 2,001 square feet for the inter-terraces. So the odd number lanes are larger because the land depth is so much more. So this one that we're standing right now is about 2,557 square feet. We're gonna head in and we're gonna chat more along the way, so let's go. Alright, before we talk about the interior, I think I need to show a little bit about some of the new houses that has been constructed here recently. So this house right now, it was bought by our current owners in the year 1992. They actually rebuilt it 5 years later in year 1997. So they have bought it as a single-story inter-terrace and then they rebuilt into a 2-story inter-terrace. So right now there's a total of 5 bedrooms and 3 baths. We're sitting on a built-up area of about 2,001 square feet. And along the next couple of years till date, they have done a couple of renovations. For example, in year 2012, they actually built up the attic level. So there's an attic level on top of level 2 right now, thereby making up the 5th bedroom. Okay, we'll chat more about the interior, but we want to show you some of the giant houses that has been built in the past 2 to 3 years. For example, like all these big inter-terraces right here. Of course, there's another big inter-terrace, a couple more down the lanes. The potential when you have a huge land is fantastic because not only do you get a huge land, you get to build close to a giant house on top of it. So for example, this house right here at 2,557 square feet, if you were to build up to 3.5 max out, you can go probably up to about 6,000 square feet of built-up area with probably like 7 to 8 bedrooms built-in the lift, purely because the land width here is 6.1 meters, but the land depth is 39.1 meters. If you go for inter-terraces land that is about 2,000 square feet, land depth would then be about 30 to 32 meters, but this is 39 meters, and that means that it can go really deep. In fact, last time when the owners bought this place, when they were doing their recon in 1997, they actually thought of building an outhouse at the back, simply because, let's bring it to the back first. Because at the back, there is like a very unique back entrance. You don't get this in most landed properties. Most landed properties and inter-terraces, their backyard is of course a straight wall because right opposite will be another backyard of the other row of landed properties. So this is really unique because not only is single loading, you still have back access here. And then this is like the pedestrian walkway. Head downwards, 10 minutes, you hit the MRT station. So beautiful back entrance. This is the back of the house. Alright, so the beauty of having this backyard is that if you like our owner's previous concept about 10 odd years back to build an outhouse, you can do that because the outhouse entrance is right here. You can come back and build like a mini outhouse here. You can even rent out the outhouse, substantiate some income for your monthly installment. Now, this house here is very suitable if you want to get into the landed market but you do not want to do an immediate rebuild. And even if you want to rebuild straight away, that's totally possible. Of course, you might need to rent for another 1.5 years outside. Take these 1.5 years to build the house, talk to your architect, work with your builder very closely. Of course, it's very worth it if you want to have your own design. Now, the rebuild cost typically is about 300 per square foot based on the build-out area. So to build up this house, right now this house is asking for about $3.25 million. Now, if you want an extreme huge build-up area, let's say like 6,000 square feet, multiplied by $300 per square foot, probably you might need to allocate about $1.5 million. But if your design is perhaps not too sophisticated, in terms of material costs, in terms of the amount of finishings that you chose, maybe you can allocate about $1.2 million thereabout. So if you buy this house at about 3.2 or adding the $1.2 million, that will then bring you to about 4.4, close to about $4.5 million. So it will bring you to a total amount that's quite similar to what the other lane in terms of the new houses are asking for, because those are smaller plots at 2,000 square feet thereabout, asking for 4.5. Yours is 2,557 square feet, you're about 500 square feet larger. Your total cost might bring out to be about the same, but your per square foot in terms of the land PSF will be lower in future based on your amount of costing that you invested into this place. So what we're trying to say is that if you want to buy this at $3.2 million, hold it for another 5 8 years and then decide later do you want to rebuild, you still have an option because you don't have to do it right now. This is not a single story. It is a very livable, moving condition, 2.5. So of course, internally, you can probably spend about 100 to 200,000 to modernize it first. Maybe overlay with nice vinyl tiles because right now these are ceramic tiles. You can also do a little bit of work to the garden, but the garden is really beautiful already. We like the fact that the car porch is pretty wide, easily fit in a long car, but only one parking lot. Outside, we notice that dotted line in the middle, so you can park an additional car. And then coming back in, of course, you don't get to enjoy the very high kind of ceiling height like 3.5 meters in the modern inter-terraces. This is 2.87 meters, pretty decent. And living room space, fantastic. You get a lot of wall space over here. Putting chests of drawers, display cabinets, nice sitting area, entrance zone. This air well here goes straight up to the roof. Of course, if it rains, then this place, we're gonna have some rainfall. If it doesn't, then you can just sit here and enjoy. Make this an open playground for your kids. This part is already like a little kind of water feature area, a little bit of garden space. You can see all the way to the rooftop as well. And then if you head back, this is the formal dining with an 8-seater here. And then you have a granny's room here that overlook towards the backyard. 2 single-size beds here. Flooring, we notice, is the same finishing. Ceramic tiles, white version. Of course, you can overlay them with all vinyl. I mean, it's very easy nowadays. Now, coming here, you do get the more modern kind of tiles. These are ceramic tiles as well, but longish, featuring like a wood grain kind of design. So it feels like it's a vinyl, but it's not vinyl. So from this part, this is the part that they renovated in 2012. And subsequently in 2015, a little bit more upgrades as well. So you get a quartz top, you get a lot of openable cabinetry space, left and right side. You can use this as your cutlery drawer. You can use this a little bit about your documents, and then maybe if your kids always do their homework at the dining table area, this is the place to put all their assessment books. Bathroom, level 1, has been renovated. Modernish kind of bathroom. Kitchen space, it's great. Now this is a space that I think you will spend a lot of time here. You have a secondary dining table here, as you have this nice quartz top with 2 high stools here. Sorry, it's not stools, 2 high chairs. And then you can sit here, chit chat a little bit, prepare some meals, bake some cakes, make some cheesecakes. You have this formal area with an open flame cooker here with a hood. Concept here is that this is really for baking because the oven is situated right here. So I think this like wrap around island top around this pillar is very smart. Really huge fridge space. Beside the fridge, this is a place that they put in their washer cum dryer. So of course, after you do your laundry stuff, even if you want to hang like huge items or like your linens, you want natural clothes drying, you can just do it at the backyard area. We love the way that this backyard is being done because they have installed a similar bifoldable door that you can actually collapse all the way to the corner. So you come out, there is another area here for you to put in maybe a mobile burner or maybe use this as like a barbecue area. This is open, and of course there's a bit of trellis at the back. They are using this as a garden right now. There's some nice garden space over here because this can be another play zone for your kids for outdoor play. Coming back in, check out all this wood features at the top, flushing all the way from the triangular roof. So these are beautiful. We should head to level 2 right now, so let's go. The moment you come up to the midway of the staircase, there's this like roundish portion. Of course, this roundish design was very popular back in 1990s. So there is also some different kind of shapes and design on the exterior of the house. Internally, the moment you come in, these are all parquet flooring. You can varnish them. They still look very solid. And this is the entire family zone. So family area, decent space. And 2 bedrooms at the back, facing towards the back of the house. when you have a single loading land plot, you don't have another house behind you. This is of course the Tanah Merah Road. It's a small lane, just 2 lane, 1 lane, 2 and 4. This is an ensuite Jack and Jill. You come up to the other room. So these 2 rooms at the back, they are longish in version. They each have a 3-panel window facing towards the back direction. And of course, if you walk towards the master room, you'll bypass this lane. And this is the part that we have seen the swing chair. And of course, this is the part that we've seen the water feature. Now, level 2, you have 2 bathrooms. One is of course the Jack and Jill for the 2 commons. And then the other bathroom is the ensuite for the master room. Let's have a look at the attic first. Let's just do a light check. Off all the lights. There are windows right here from the attic. It's extremely nicely lighted. So you can use this room as a guest room. You can use this as a study, as an entertainment room. So it's nice. Or just come up here for family time, for board games and stuff like that. Of course, there's this triangular shape feature over here. So as you look towards this, this is really lovely because it's a very unique room always at the attic. Alright, so let's head down. As you head down, I'm now going to bring you into the master room, so let's follow me. So the moment you head to the master room, you get these 2 rows of wardrobe space. There's a lot of wardrobe space. Close to about 19 to 20 wardrobe space for you. Definitely enough. Right now in the master, the owners have designed it into 2 separate zones. So the moment you enter, that part was the walk-in wardrobe space. This part is your resting area. They've chosen to put their bed head against the window. You can of course put your bed head along this direction as well if you want to. And parquet floor, nicely maintained. This is your ensuite. And of course, it's being renovated when they renovated the master room in the year 2015. I would say it's very moving condition, very livable. Just to recap, we have 1 granny room on level 1, 2 common rooms level 2. Level 2, you have a master as well. And then when you head up to the attic level on level 3, that will be the 5th bedroom. I think most importantly, when you buy a landed property, you want all your family to spend most of their time in the living area, in the kitchen area, in the dry kitchen, in the dining space, in the backyard. So as long as you have a large land like this, 2,557 square feet, there's more than enough space for your family to come down and enjoy. And if you make this very homely, just like what it is right now, I think your kids will love to come downstairs because home is where the heart is. All right. Hope that you like what you see here in Jalan Tanjong Inter-Terrace. And right now it's 2.5 story. So we love to show the physical place. Do come down. Give us a call at this number right here. Contact Ayu, our listing manager. We love to get you into a landed property as soon as you can. This is a straight cut completion as well. The owners are still living here, but we can do a normal completion for you. So once again, my name is Melvin Lim, PropertyLimBrothers. As always, happy to show you the place and take care.
Hold up, I am on my way, I'm in motion.
There's too much sweat involved. Singapore is getting really hot. Alright, okay, sorry. Okay, one more time.